protect. But now I would like to call Nasser Ahmed for her to testimony and say a few words.
Does this mic work?
Yeah, it works.
Hello.
You can sit right.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure.
Come a little closer.
Thank you. Thank you so
great.
much. Hi, hello. I am very grateful to have this opportunity to speak in front of everyone, and thank you to my senator for representing me and the people behind me for representing me. I can never be more grateful than I am right now. I'm not used to the attention and the fame, unwanted fame that I am receiving right now. My image is out there, but it's an image for a reason. It's an image that I will carry for the rest of my life. And I am proud. I am proud to say that I've survived ICE. I'm proud to say that I stood up for what is right. And many people are saying, including my family and friends, that I will go down in history. And I will carry this on my shoulders. And I will carry it even though I am fearful. I am a bit anxious. I'm going to admit that I didn't expect this to happen. But here I am, speaking in front of everyone, and there's cameras recording me. Hi, everyone who's watching me right now. Yeah, my name is Nazra. It's nice to meet you guys. It's nice to meet everyone. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Minnesota. I also grew up in Columbus, Ohio, but I also grew up here, and I was also raised here. I was raised in both cities. Both are well-known Somali communities. So I'm Somali. I'm proud to be Somali. To me, being Somali isn't just eating bananas with rice. It's a lot. It's like it's an interesting thing. It's very hard to describe what it means to be Somali and what it means to be American. But it's like a cultural fusion. It's kind of like the bananas and rice. You know, people don't really see, like, you know, it's you know, people don't think, oh, you can eat bananas with rice, but that's what it's like to be Somali and American. It's like that combination of banana and rice, but you're gonna get what I mean. So what I'm trying to say is people might be confused by me being Somali, but then when they hear my voice, they say, this girl is very American. There's something American about her. So, like my family says, you're so American. You're so American. There's something American about you. But then when other people see me, they're like, there's something Somali about you. You're really Somali, you know? So that's what it's like. You know, people always trying to assume what you are, but they know you're both. So they cannot separate the two. They just want to say, oh, you're this, you're that. But that's what it is. It's to be both. So, yeah, so I got kidnapped by ICE. So now we're going to get into the story of what made me stand here today. So that story is I got kidnapped by ICE. So ICE came to my neighborhood, where my neighborhood is a very Somali neighborhood. It's a predominantly Somali neighborhood. There's many Somalis that live here, and they kidnapped me. They took me. They arrested and detained me for 2 days, and I was put in county jail. Then there was this ICE agent who called me a racial slur. So, with my skin color and me being a black person, in America, I go through a lot. I see a lot. I've experienced a lot of things. I'm also Somali, and I'm going to say right now that even though people see me as Somali, I'm still a black person. And I can't separate the two. My skin is still dark. I'm still a black person, and I'm just a black person of Somali descent. My ethnic origin is Somali, but I'm black. I'm a person who's black under America. So I still experience racism. I still experience many things that black Americans face, and the two cannot the two can exist, and many people don't really realize that, because what they see is oh, so Somalis, they can't be black and they can't be, Somali, but that's not the case. So yeah, so I was called a racial slur by this ICE agent, and this ICE agent was igniting racial violence towards me. He was inciting racial violence. And he was targeting these two Somali men. They were following these two Somali men who ran out the car. And when they ran out the car, what happened was I was walking towards that area that these two men were. They were holding the door for me, and I believe these men were Somali. I'm not sure if they were some other group, but they were a different East African descent. But they were, what I've seen is that they were Somali. And so when they came, they were following these two men, and I was waiting for these two men to hold the door for me. And I told them, hey, can you hold the door for me? And I walked right in the middle. And when I was in the middle, ICE came. They came out of their cars. They asked me to see my ID. And while they were asking me to see the ID, they just decided it was nice to be racist and say really nasty things to me. And yeah, that man, he called me the N-word, and I'm going to say it's the word that's in the To Kill a Mockingbird. If you've ever read that book, it's the word that's in that book. And he called me that, and then he arrested me. They arrested me. It was multiple people. They used a lot of force to arrest me. I actually got a scab that was healing while I was in jail. But they pushed me hard. They used a lot of violence. My body still hurts. I got a concussion. It's really hard for me to speak because of that concussion. They were just using a lot of force to arrest me, and I was screaming. I was crying. I was so scared. I've never been arrested in my life. I don't have a criminal record. I have a clean record. It was just, and then that detainment, I was detained. I was literal cuffs put on my legs, cuffs on my hands, and during the detainment center is Woodville. It's in Fort Snelling. Fort Snelling used to be, historically, it used to be a concentration camp for Native Americans. And they were actually, it was this Native American place where they detained, the concentration camp was, but the concentration camp was a place where they kept many Native Americans, and they marched those Native Americans and they killed them. They murdered them, and it was named after Bishop Whipple, Henry Whipple, I believe. Hopefully I'm getting my facts correct, but that man was a bishop who actually spoke for Native Americans, and I was actually detained with a Native American woman. And God bless her heart, she went through a lot too. She was also detained by ICE, and she was also a U.S. citizen, and like me, and she had gashes on her face. They shattered her windows. She had blood on her jeans, her corduroy jeans, and she was crying because she was so scared because she was with her dog, she was so scared that her dog got hurt. She was so scared for her life. We were both crying together. We were holding each other tight, and I'll never forget the fear that we both felt in our hearts that day. And deep breath. It's okay. You did enough, okay? Mm-hmm. Take a deep breath. Okay. I'm so sorry if I'm getting a little emotional, but
Take some time. It's okay. You've done enough. Okay.
Thank you.
okay, I'm so sorry.
Wait, let's take a break.
Yeah.
Let's bring her down.
We're just going to call her dad to say exactly what he knows so far.
I'm fine. I'm so sorry. I'm fine.
No.
Sorry, she got a little bit emotion, but I got emotion. My name is Muhammad Ahmed. I was born in Somalia. I'm raised, but I came here as an immigrant. But I'm U.S. citizen. It's not only her, but I got 7 other children with her, with 8. But what Nasra has been experienced is not supposed to be happening to anybody. It's not about whether it's a community of color, whether it's going to be. I just want to start it with, I want to send my condolences first, Renee family and everybody, because that way You know, we carry that feeling. It's not supposed to be happening to anybody. Being like detained or being shot or being killed for ICE. I think what we have seen as American today everywhere, the image we've been seeing, we've been experiencing is a lot of traumatized. And that is not supposed to be happening here in America. Look like now what we have seen is it's not under control. It's not a control. I mean, it's kind of like violence. People by brutalized and people by injured with eyes, and I think that image is not good. But I just want to say, I want to state that what happened in Nasra, it's not supposed to be happening to anybody, whether it's citizen or whether they're going to be here legally living in America, because I have seen a lot of fear created by ICE. People could not go to outside, do their own daily life. They cannot go to shop, they cannot go to work, because people got fear because of how ICE brutalize people, how they, treat, like a lot of mistreatment out there we haven't seen. The image we've seen is not good. But what happened, Nasra, was she was doing her own daily life. She went out, she came back. They sitting at the parking lot, the Afton View apartment. That's where they sitting. That's where they stationed. Even the other night, 9 o'clock, every night, 9 o'clock, they've been sitting, waiting people to be victimized. That's how they do. They ask about the ID. If the person refuses, jump onto them, then detain, put in the van or whatever the car, take it to the jail. But what happened, Nasra, was not supposed to be happening. And they ask about her identity. What she stated, I wasn't there, but what she stated, she provided to them. But they're not satisfied because how she looked. Then they tried to detain, maybe she resisted, I'm not sure. I wasn't there, but the video is there. When she resisted, they arrested anyway. They put her in jail, I could not find it. The word is spread around the community, she detained, I'm not sure where to follow. There also other issue, the other problem I've been raising today, and the people in America can hear is, ICE, they don't have a place to call even if they detain anybody. It's like, if you be like in the middle of nowhere. Then I talked to Samakab. I'm glad everybody here today, I'm so appreciative. I mean, I talked to representative of Samakab. Then he's the one who helping me out, where to find. And that's where we locate. That's when we located. She's in jail of, I think it was Shelburne County Jail. That's where she located. That's where they put her. They kept her 2 days. They released her. But when she got home, we saw it, she got injured. She got a head concussion. She also got some other bruises on her legs. And she's still feeling like, the way they handcuff, she's still feeling like her hands pain. She got back pain too. Also two or three guys on the top for her. We have that video too. It's out there. People can see it. And that's what happened. And I'm glad all of you here today to listen to what we're saying. And I appreciate if you guys come through and